All right, everybody. Our next guest hails from Union County. He's a Rutgers commit, and he's headed way up north to Ramsey to play for the legendary Don Bosco Ironman. Let's welcome in Renick Dorilas. Renick, welcome.
Nice to be here, man. How you
Good to
doing?
see you, bro. Good to see you,
Thank
man.
you.
It feels like we've been doing this dance for a while now. Can't believe you're a senior. I'm getting old here.
I didn't even get to catch my end of session for you. No more cookies, bro.
Nah, we got something special coming. We got fresh cookies coming to NJ Athletics. They just don't know yet every Sunday. So I better see you up there, man.
I'm like, you gonna
So
see me for
yeah, you gotta tell all your friends, tell all their parents. Gotta see all the parents out there with their cell phones. They have to email all the takeaways, the interceptions, the fumbles, the scoop and scores, the pick sixes. We need
that
fresh cookies every Sunday. So I know you're big on social media. I need you to tell your guys that. All right.
problem. No problem.
Word. So yeah, man, I can't. Like I said, it feels like the other day. Shout out to Coach Walden over in Union. He was bigging you up. It's
Yeah,
wild to see, and honestly, it's amazing to see the career you've had. So congratulations on your commitment to Rutgers, man.
thank you. I really appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, man. Tell me what kind of went into that decision.
Um, I was visiting a lot of like the love I was getting from Memphis, you know, the other schools like home always says and I got a real good coaches and everything. So I didn't want to put me on it. Made that decision early. Now,
Nah, I think your headphones cutting out. If you just want to take them off, I think we could deal with the I'll deal with the echo. Just lower
oh,
the volume a little bit.
okay. Let me lower the volume.
Yeah.
All right, it's good.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, awesome. There's no echo on my part. So, all right. So we're gonna do we're gonna redo that real fast. We'll jump right back into it. You're
All
committed
right.
to Rutgers. Tell me, Rennick, what kind of went into that decision?
You know, just I was visiting a lot of schools, during the off season, and I went to Rutgers. I ain't gonna lie, I went to Rutgers probably like at least 2 times a month. The amount of love Rutgers was showing me, the other schools, wasn't compared to that. And Jersey shows you the most love, so why not stay home, top it up? Made that decision early. I'm still locked in now.
Yeah, and congratulations, man. I'd say you're going to join a Big Ten program. But you also announced some other news here in the off season. You're heading up north, man. Tell me, last year you're 5-6 with Union. You still put up some good stats here. I'll read them off for you. You had a pass for 35 yards, but three rushing touchdowns for over 200 yards, over 500 yards receiving for 5 TDs, and on defense, obviously that's your specialty.
Yeah,
28 solo tackles, 2 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery, 2 INTs, and a pick six. Obviously, we had to throw some fresh cookies in there. Tell
yeah,
me,
fresh
man,
cookies.
what after your performance in your junior year at Union? Tell me, I know Coach Grasso went over to Colonia, his alma
Yeah,
mater, become
yeah.
AD. What was your decision? What was your decision here in the offseason to choose Don Bosco for your senior year?
Really, it was a couple choices, but it was a couple reasons actually. But one, I wanted to graduate early, so Don Bosco, played a big part in that with the academics and stuff. So that'll get me there. And two, I just want to play against top comp. You know, Union is Group 5, but it's not the Big North where all the comp is, and I want to show that I'm the greatest in my class. So I had to go where all the big boys at, and I'm happy I chose Don Bosco because you looking real good. You're gonna see soon.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. We're gonna see you playing both ways, or you sticking
Yeah,
straight to defense.
I'm going both ways. You gotta score both ways. You know that.
Okay, okay. You
Yeah,
working with Devin?
yeah. Decent. And we got two quarterbacks too, Dylan Rona too.
Okay.
We gonna chef it up this year. There, you gonna see. We gonna chef it up.
All right, for sure. I felt like I was Bosco. Well, Bosco had a nice little run there at the end. I saw them for, I believe they lost a tough one to
Del
Seton
Barton.
Hall in the rain. And then I saw them again and they beat Pope John. But yeah,
Yeah,
ultimately they fell to Del Barton, who had an incredible one for the ages year. Um, and I know these guys have some good infrastructure there. Obviously, they graduated some top talent. I'm
yeah.
sure Syracuse is very pleased with that. Um, but tell me, man, so far, what's the vibe been like? Obviously, you're playing in Group 5 in Union, and
Yeah.
Big Central Conference is nothing to sneeze at, but obviously it's bigger competition, like you said. So, what's the vibe been like so far in training camp, man?
I mean, the vibe been real good. The team is getting together. Like we're getting together real good. It's just the little things we gotta fix. That's gonna make us a state championship team, and we're gonna be that real soon. The chemistry getting there. Everybody getting along. Everybody putting in the work. Everybody on the team got pretty good mentality of putting in the work, and we all just want one thing. That's a state championship. So we've been doing pretty good this offseason. We can't wait to show it when the real season comes.
Yeah, and tell me, like you said, you're playing against the top talent in the state, toughest conference, everything.
Yeah.
You're going out of the state and things
Facts.
like that. Has that motivated you more than ever in this off season?
Yeah, for sure. Because now it's giving me, like, it's making me go even harder on myself, knowing now I'm gonna have more people watching me. So now I really got to stand out and show why I'm different than everybody else. So I push myself to a different limit than everybody else. Make sure I'm working harder than everybody else.
Do you have a lot of people from Union County on the Bosco squad this year?
Uh, nah, not too many. No, most of them are really just from up north, for real. New York, you know. I got one player, no, two. My fault. Three from Essex County, but that's it.
Does that also push you, make you want to put on a little bit more, knowing
Yeah,
that you're the
for
only
sure.
Union guy?
Yeah, for sure. I just, I want to put on. I want to put on, show everybody where I really came from. You know.
That's awesome, man. I think I caught you at the Hillside game last year. I guess we'll jump off on a little side topic. I know it's very close in proximity. What do you think about Hillside this year?
Uh, to be honest, I don't know too much about them. My friend, pretty close friend, Zion Risher, he the quarterback over there. He
Mm,
gonna do pretty good. I know Darren. I know Kaba. Kaba committed to Rutgers. I know Kaba. They
yeah,
definitely gonna have a good season. But hopefully, and I know the coaches too. Hopefully, they got a pretty good year though. They should. I feel like it's about time they win it all. They've been getting close. They just ain't finished. They just gotta finish.
yeah, they're definitely, and Coach Grant, both him and his brother, great
Uh,
people, and the way they run them programs is crazy.
yeah.
But so going back to Bosco, you got one of the toughest schedules and conferences in the state. You're
Uh,
going on the road to Ohio for your first game, correct?
yeah.
All right, and then you're before we even I don't want to put them on blast, but I kind of have to. I was trying to do my due diligence here,
You good. You good.
right? And hold on, I'm about to pull this up. So I'm trying to do my due diligence here. And I'm like, wow, this is a thin schedule on NJ.com here. But then when I went to Gridiron, New Jersey, I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
I was like, we're missing 2 games here, so we gotta
Yeah.
state media. We gotta get it together here. But so you're going out on the road, Ohio first game, but then your first New Jersey opponent, you're taking on the champs, RBC Red Bank Catholic. You're coming down to Monmouth County. Tell me, what's that like?
Um. To be honest with you, or the senior transfer rule, I might not be playing the first 3 weeks, but
Oh,
yeah.
snap.
But we gonna see about that. We gonna see what the court does with that. But I have faith in my team. I feel like we got the best receiver core. We got the best team in Jersey, and I got a lot of confidence in my team that going into week 1, we all locked in. Or week 0, we all locked in. We gonna handle our business out in Ohio. We gonna come back to Jersey and handle our business in Red Bank. I feel like no team in Jersey is gonna be able to hang with us this year as long as we handle business. No team that line up in front of us gonna be able to hang with us.
Okay, okay. I like that answer. Well, that actually kind of gets into one of my next my actually that lines up my next question perfect. So um, that would mean if you sat the first 3 games, you come back versus Bergen Catholic. Tell me that's the
Yes, sir.
rivalry game. That's probably the game. If you had to miss the first 3, that's the one you want to come back for. What's
Uh,
that like knowing basically that could be your first game and it's the biggest game of the year for these guys and you might only get one shot at it.
really, I've been thinking about that a lot ever since I've been to Bosco because it's always been like this seeing transfer. I've been thinking like, what if I do have to come back Bergen game? So that's why I've been pushing myself day by day, over and over, trying to get myself, better and better, 1% every day. Because I know I'm gonna definitely be playing some comp out there, but me, I know I'm gonna handle business and I'm gonna do my job. So I feel like Bergen not gonna hang with us this year, and I'm just saying that now. And when that happens, everybody gonna see the real.
I love it, man. I love it. It's always
Yeah.
good when the rivalries. I say when the rivalries bumping, um, and some parity. Like I said, you might be opening up your first game with Bergen Catholic. They obviously have some new additions. Najee Calhoun, he left his school. Now he's over at Bergen. Tell me, are you too familiar at all?
No, I don't. I don't even know who that is, to be honest with you. Well, I know of him, like, cause he's on the team, but I don't like know him. Like, I seen him during the Big North Media Day where everybody had to be there, but I don't really know him. I don't know if he's good or not, to be honest. I seen he had a little bit of weight, kind of short, but you go see what he about this year.
Yeah, no, it should be interesting. And hey, I mean, I'll say y'all are definitely going to be meeting on that field,
Oh yeah,
regardless.
for sure.
Um, so tell me, man. Like I said, this is going to be a new. Oh, and shout out to Bosco getting the new field.
Yeah,
I saw Father blessing this, so
yeah.
that's what's up. And RIP to Coach Fred Mariani.
R.I.P. Coach.
Yeah, yeah. So RIP Coach. I do remember him on the sidelines there. So shout out to him. But like I said, obviously there's some new tradition to you. But what are you most excited for in your senior year?
To be honest, what I'm most excited for in my senior year, I feel like I don't know. I'm just excited to see what I'm gonna be able to do, like how like the impact I'm gonna make on the game. Like that's what I'm most excited to see. Like all this hard work I've been putting in the off season, I want to see like how it's gonna show in the game against actual comp. That's going get my name really out there for real, show people who I really am. So I just can't really wait to see how all this hard work pays off
Absolutely. And I
with the
know, and what was that?
with the state championship at the end of that.
Man, I don't know. Could BC Don Bosco? I don't know if the state's ready for that state championship matchup. Who knows? It might not even be BC, but
Ne-
you
Never
know,
know.
you never know. But it's always a good. I'll say it's always good when we things get kind of shaken up there at the end. So if we do see you guys, I know you're gonna be rolling deep, and I know Coach Sabella is gonna have you guys playing hard.
Oh yeah, locked and loaded for sure.
Yeah, nah, and appreciate Bosco. Bosco always showing love. I think it was your D coordinator, one of your linebackers. He loves the fresh cookies, man. That's his
Who
thing.
probably Coach Tank or Coach I.
Yeah, one of them. But hey, he finds me everywhere. He's one of them guys. But Rennie, I appreciate you taking time out and obviously coming to kick it with us. Do you
No
have any
problem.
parting words?
Uh, not too much to say. Just watch out for Bosco this year. Old Bosco.
I love it. I love it. Rennick, take care, man. Always a pleasure.
You too, man.